Dear Professor Michael Uring, Professor Adrian Gelb, and other members from the World Congress 2028 Venue Committee, welcome to the presentation for Brazil to host the World Congress of Anaesthesiologists 2028. We are proud to be one of the finalists to host WCA 28. Before start, let's see a short message from Dr. Augusto Takashima, President of the Brazilian Society of Anesthesiology.
As President of the Brazilian Society of Anesthesiology, I would like to say that we are proud of being one of the finalists to hold the World Congress of Anaesthesiology 28. In the next 15 minutes, we will present the reasons why Brazil can organize this meeting. Our Director of International Relations will explain the technical features of World Congress of Anaesthesiology Brazil. I hope to see all of you in Brazil in 28. Thank you very much.
This is our agenda for the next minutes. I will present to you some information from Brazil and Fortaleza City, as well as a few numbers about anesthesia in Brazil. Finally, how we are planning WCA 28. Located in South America, with an area of approximately 8.5 million square kilometers, Brazil is the fifth largest country in the world. In 2019, the country had a population amount to around 211 million people. In 2020, the gross domestic product was $1.5 billion and $6,700 per capita, with a Human Development Index of 0.77. Brazil is also a great place for tourism. The country had more than 6 million visitors in 2018, ranking in terms of the international tourist arrivals as the second main destination in South America and the third in Latin America. I want to invite you to watch a short video about Brazil.
Brazil is a continental-sized country with universal attractions. Brazil is a country with beautiful beaches and a country with historical heritage. In Brazil, we have paint and all, but also have technological innovation. The country of Carnival is also the country of development. It is the country of the tropics and of advanced medicine as well. The soccer nation is also a multicultural nation. Inside this Brazil you heard about, there is a country you will wish to get to know and to tell everybody about.
We propose host WCA 28 in Fortaleza, capital of Ceará, a state in the northeast of Brazil with 90 million people and 184 cities. Let's know a little more about state of Ceará. With a continental size, Brazil has more than 25,000 anesthesiologists, from the 64,000 anesthesiologists from Latin America, with 12 anesthesiologists per 100,000 inhabitants. Most of them are men, 65%, and young, on average age of 49 years old. The majority of them are concentrated on the south and the southeast of the country. To represent all these anesthesiologists, the Brazilian Society of Anesthesiology is the official institution. Its headquarters is based on Rio de Janeiro. Let's know a little more about the Brazilian Society with our president, Dr. Augusto Takashima.
Brazilian Society of Anesthesiology was founded 73 years ago, in 1948. Over the history of the Brazilian Society, we developed the mission with 4 different tasks. 1. Training of new specialists. We have under our direct supervision 2,200 residents who work and study in 132 medical centers over the country. 2. The Brazilian Society works as the Brazilian Board of Anesthesiology, taking care of the certification process in Brazil. 3. Continuous education of Brazilian anesthesiologists, including organizing the annual National Meeting of Anesthesiology with more than 3,000 attendees. 4. Representation of Brazilian anesthesiologists in Brazil and abroad. We have a Director of International Relations, and we consider international relations relevant. The Brazilian Society is a member and partner of different institutions such as Latin Confederation of Societies of Anesthesiology, the World Federation of Societies of Anesthesiology, the American Society of Anesthesiologists, and the European Society of Anesthesiology and Intensive Care. Based on the experience acquired in this organization of the annual national meeting with thousands of attendees, in the international perspective of the Brazilian Society, the largest South American society of anesthesiology, we would like to hold the World Congress of Anaesthesiologists 28.
To host WCA 28 in Brazil, several entities support this initiative. The Brazilian Hotel Industry Association, the Secretary of Tourism and Government of the State of Ceará, Fortaleza Convention and Visitors Bureau, Ceará State Society of Anesthesiology, and CLASA. Let's see a video of support from Dr. Martin Segalot, CLASA President.
Es un honor para CLASA, para las sociedades de anestesiología que la conforman y para los 65.000 anestesiólogos latinoamericanos acompañar a la Sociedad Brasilera de Anestesiología en su postulación como organizadora del Congreso Mundial de Anestesiología 2028. Estamos plenamente convencidos de la capacidad de Brasil para organizar profesionalmente un evento de nivel global, donde estará garantizado un programa científico de excelencia, una ciudad de ensueños como Fortaleza, con sus paradisíacas playas reconocidas a nivel mundial, y la alegría del pueblo brasilero, que recibirá anestesiólogos de todas partes del mundo con la cordialidad y calidez humana que lo caracteriza. Es por todo esto que creemos que están dadas las condiciones para que la fiesta más grande de la anestesiología a nivel mundial lleve el nombre de Fortaleza 2028.
We strongly believe that to host WCA 28 in Brazil, it will bring a unique opportunity of a high-level medical education for anesthesiologists from the developing countries, being accessible and affordable to them. How are you planning WCA 28? Let's discuss about the venue, hotels, flights, professional conference organizers, scientific committee, and the budget. Start with the venue. The Ceará Convention Center is the most modern venue in Latin America and the second largest in Brazil with 76,000 square meters, located at the Nobre region of Fortaleza. The venue has modular theaters that can set 1 to 5 theaters from 1,500 to 13,500 seating. The open ceremony and the general assembly can be organized in these rooms. In total, the venue has 36 theaters with different numbers of seats, total of 36,000 seats. The exhibition area are located at 2 pavilions, east and west, with 14 meters high and an area of 13,500 square meters, with capacity for 30,000 people. The poster area can be managed together with our exhibition area. In addition, the convention center has a living area of 6,000 square meters. Regarding the hotels, Fortaleza has 269 hotels, more than 12,000 apartments, more than 31,000 beds, and more than 5,000 apartments within 20 minutes by shuttle bus service. It's easy to travel to Fortaleza. Fortaleza Airport has a direct flight to 15 Brazilian states and 11 countries. Regarding the format of the Congress, we are planning a hybrid event, face-to-face and virtual. The proposed dates are March or July. For the professional conference organizers, the Brazilian Society has a specific department whose purpose is to organize meetings and events. With the help of professionals from an outsourcing company specialized in large events. The other option, which can be evaluated and is certainly more popular and known, is the MCI Group. MCI Group is a global agency present in 31 countries with more than 30 years of experience. The local scientific committee will be comprised of members with high technical and scientific skills, with the intention of creating an excellent quality program with current topics of global interest, where the entire scope will be validated with the WFSA scientific committee through virtual meetings. The president of WCA 28 is still to be decided, together with WFSA. We suggest as the core scientific committee, Dr. Maria Angela Tardelli, Carolina Haylock, and Stephen DeHurt. For the local organized committee, we suggest the names of Augusto Takashima, our current SBA president, Carlos Eduardo Lopes Nunes, former president of SBA and CLASA, and Dr. Rogian Rodrigues Nunes, former president of SBA.
Dear WFSA friends, Brazil has been organizing many international medical and non-medical events. In this way, the 16,000 members of Brazilian Society of Anaesthesiology are willing to receive the 2028 World Congress of Anaesthesiology. Brazilian Society of Anaesthesiology is a founder member of CLASA, the Latin American Confederation of Societies of Anaesthesiology, and so it will be a pleasure to us to receive all world colleagues in our continent. Dear friends, we hope WFSA will give us the honor and the happiness of having all of you as our guests here in Brazil, in Fortaleza, during the 2028 World Congress of Anaesthesiology. See you soon!
Fortaleza, capital do estado do Ceará e localizada na região Nordeste, foi fundada em 1726 e é a quinta maior capital dos estados brasileiros. Apresenta posição geográfica estratégica, sendo banhada pelo Oceano Atlântico e com uma extensa área litorânea. Tem diversas praias com grande movimento turístico. É também conhecida como Terra da Luz, com clima tropical e temperatura média anual de 27 graus Celsius. Será um grande prazer poder receber a todos em 2028. Até breve.
For the Scientific Committee Advisory Board, we suggest the names of Dr. Adrian Gelb, Dr. Wayne Morris, Dr. Bisola Onajun Obembi, Dr. Mauricio Vasco, and Dr. Shigeru Saito, and one name from Brazil. We suggest 24 different tracks with names representing 22 different countries from 6 continents: North and South America, Asia, Europe, Africa, and Oceania. From the 17 editions of WCA, Latin America hosts only 3 editions. Brazil had this opportunity only in 1964, 57 years ago. The same goal that the WFSA has, we have from the Brazilian society, a superb meeting in a high-quality venue. We would like to every delegate and any accompanying partner to feel that they have just been to best event of their lives. We hope see all of you in Brazil in 2028. Thank you very much.